Knock, knock.
Who's there? Oh, Christ.
Smell mop.
Smell mop who? Jesus Christ. Boo! Jesus Christ. What, Bailey, did you know? Actually, there was like an episode a couple episodes ago where Veronica called Sandquist in the middle of it and goes, Sandquist, I have a funny joke for you. And he goes, what is it? And she goes, have you ever read the book Under the Bleachers by Seymour Butts? And then we're just like, yeah, that was like a fucking Highlights magazine joke from like 10 years ago. And then she just hung up. I don't remember.
Sandquist was probably laughing.
Jake rebutted with a worse joke.
What did Jake say?
I don't remember. We'd have to go back and look. But I remember being
Flashback.
Is it like Israeli or something?
I don't know. All right. Thanks for calling, Veronica.
Have a great time in Colorado.
Have a nice podcast.
What?
Have a nice podcast.
Oh, gracias.
Okay, I'm gonna. Should I edit in like what actually happened right there? Okay. All right, Joe. Okay. Welcome back. Welcome back to the Be Quiet podcast. We're joined by Veronica again from episode 4, and Bailey is here from every story from episodes 1, 2, and 3, and 4. And we have Josh, who's never been mentioned before on the podcast because Josh is fucking boring. No, I'm just kidding.
That's me.
Calm down. I'm not serious.
I mean, I am pretty quiet, but
I actually, fun fact, we had Liam Shellhammer on a couple days ago, and I go, oh, Liam Shellhammer, my arch nemesis from 8th grade. Now we're joined by Josh, my arch nemesis from 10th grade. The difference here is that I actually can't tell that story.
yeah.
Of why I didn't like Josh.
I know why.
But we gotta figure it out, though.
Yeah, we got to figure it out.
Miscommunication.
Yeah. Simple apology, you know.
Yeah.
Just was all it took, you know what I'm saying? All right. So you guys are all Bailey, why are all three of you here together? What do you have in common?
Because we all went to the worst fucking middle school in the world.
All right.
We went to
Okay. I have to I didn't explain the rules enough. You can't actually say that because we're trying not to know what city we're from until like after we're graduated and we don't go to the school anymore, so we can't really get in trouble anymore.
But we don't go to
Yeah, but you could still order process by elimination, you know what I'm saying?
So we all just went to the same school before
Yes.
high
It
school.
was a private school.
It sounds a lot
Private Catholic school.
It sounds a lot more boring
K
now that
through
you
8.
think about it. Well,
We all went to the exact same private school.
yes,
was
we've said that
Catholic.
80 times.
K through 8.
We went to the same school. All right. Before you... okay. Fuck. Okay, I don't know what order I want to do this, because I know that I want to talk about two things. I want to talk about the school you guys went to, and I wanted to talk about Wednesday.
Like
Wednesday this week. Wednesday, January 8th.
What happened
January
on
8th.
Wednesday,
what happened
January?
Wednesday, January 8th?
Everything happened on Wednesday, January 8th. You know how I'll come up to you, Bailey, I'll be like, oh, fucking, I'm pissed. And you're like, what
Oh,
happened?
yeah.
And I go,
Is that when
fuck.
the thing happened?
Oh, you told me you were
No,
gonna say
that's when that happened. I literally have all these things. All of these things happened on one day.
Yeah, that's what I remember now what
Abby
he's
told me
talking
a fun
about.
fact about Wednesday.
Hey,
She
didn't-
said
hey.
something that a bunch of people were eating bananas.
Hey,
Oh,
isn't that
that's
one
cool.
Oh, yeah, that was
Hey,
weird.
isn't that when a bunch of missiles attacked our airbase? I
I don't.
You know,
recall
yesterday
that.
was a full moon, so maybe it had
Wow.
something to do with it being close to a full moon.
Maybe it had something to do with it being a full moon. Isn't full moon not that rare though?
It's once every 40
Yeah, but
days.
there's
once
this
every,
thing
yeah.
about on full moons, people are drawn to doing more rebellious, weird things.
Oh yeah, yesterday we were at a basketball game, Bailey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's this one kid on the other team who had swass.
Yeah.
Sweaty ass the entire time. And
was
every time he had the
44.
ball, number 44. Every time he had the ball, everybody on in the student section would just be like, swass, swass, and then his mom flipped Simon off. Oh my god.
And then Big Dick Evan hit the game-winning 3.
Oh my god, Big Dick Evan hit the game-winning 3. That was awesome. It was the last couple seconds. Oh my god. So Wednesday I wake
Yeah.
up. Right, I didn't even wake up that late, but I was late to school, right? So I was
Yeah.
speeding to school. And you know how you're in the parking lot and sometimes people walk in front of you?
Yep.
And here, I'll draw a picture. So let's say this is where you drive, right?
Yeah.
And this is where the cars are. So people would walk like from their car towards the school, right? But these people were walking. I'm driving right here. These people decided to walk in front of me
Oh, that's
down the
infuriating.
entire road.
That's
And school, I'm like, school starts in 5 minutes. Get the fuck, walk to the fucking building. I'm trying to drive. And so I finally found a place to park, right? I get to class, right? We're doing all this shit. And you know Ben Siebenaar? He went to the same school as you guys, and he goes to our school now. He sits next to me in English, right? Or Lang. And the day before that, he had this really smelly ass pub mix. You guys know pub mix, like
like nuts and
it's
stuff.
like nuts
Oh,
and
my God.
pretzels and
And it's like seasoned and stuff.
yeah. I mean, I prefer Chex Mix. You know what I'm saying? Because it doesn't have Dorito dust on every single
I know what you're
pretzel or
talking
anything.
about.
So that day, it just smelled like shit. I was just smelling it the entire hour, trying to focus on my thing. Well, not really. I was talking to Ryan, but this day he had beef jerky. And I literally go over to him, and it smelled like shit. I go, Seymour, if I was pregnant, I would punch you in the face, because these smelly foods are just pissing me off. So, not that bad so far. I'm kind of pissed off. Then we go to A Push, right? And we have Jeopardy. And I fuck up the easiest question of all time. He literally goes, name 2 examples of how, like, Indians have, adapted like white people things.
I almost fucked that up
Yeah, you did.
because apparently you can use the other person's answers, but I didn't know that. So she gave one, then I gave one, and then we were just sitting there for like 10 seconds. Nobody said anything. Like everybody was yelling at me. I'm like, well, what do you want me to do? I'm trying to think. But then I finally got the language. I'm like, well, they taught him English.
Yeah. I didn't. Well, everybody's telling me like, you literally could have just said guns. You could have just said guns or horses or something like that. And I'm like, I didn't read the fucking book.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
What do you want me to do? None of you read the book. Oh my god. And then there's fucking Isaac like, how are you seriously? It's like, you've messed up the shut your mouth. Shut your
Hey,
mouth.
I just like to point out, it came down to me versus Sandquist.
Yeah,
And
you got
beat-
it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
This guy was the last overall pick in our class. Like
I
we had a
got
draft.
200
He was the
points.
last pick.
And I beat out Sandquist.
The best.
Yeah.
Because we did captain
Yeah.
style and then
Yeah. Yeah.
We had Joe Notchko and the entire game we were like getting our asses kicked. I'm like, guys, we're not gonna lose. We have Joe Notch. Joe Notch has never lost at anything in his life, and so Joe Notch goes up, and then John's like, I'm challenging him, and then like, oh fuck, sorry. The teacher was like, you know what, fuck it, John, yeah, you can go, and then John got his ass kicked twice. But then it was like the final Jeopardy, and apparently only one person could do it, and then Joe Notch lost it for our entire team, like a dumbass. And then we had a math quiz next hour, and I do this whole long-ass thing, and she goes, oh, yeah, so, yeah, you had the right answer. You just need to, like, rewrite it, because the work is wrong. So I had to rewrite the entire thing twice. Then we go to physics, and I've told this story 80 billion times. Basically, the teacher has this assignment, right? I turn it in late, because I asked him how many points would it be docked if I turned in late, because I didn't have it done. He goes, like, 4. So I'm like, I don't care. Like, 10 other people turned in late. I'm the only one that gets docked points for it. So then everybody's like, I'm like, well, I can't go up to him because then he's going to dock points for everybody else. And I can't do nothing because then I lose 4 points for nothing. So you see my predicament there, Bailey. So, and then everybody was like, there's one, like, there's these kids that are in the class that are like the nerdy, like complain about Lukas constantly, like, why is he talking in class? Like during work time, when everybody's talking, boo-hoo, I need something to get mad about. He was like, why are you complaining? Like, you can't, not, like, there's nothing you can do about it. Why are you complaining about it?
Wait, who's
it's
the
like,
specific person that said that?
He's a senior. His, name was Jim, I think. Oh, my God.
Oh, my God!
You know who it is?
Yeah.
Oh, who is it? Jimmy,
I've heard stories.
Jimmy.
Yeah.
have to
Jimmy.
bleep that.
I bleep the last name. I'll bleep the last name. He was pissing me off. He's like, it's not like you can do anything, so what are you complaining about?
Well, what was his nickname that our A Push teacher said that he got? Were you there for that?
Oh, Hooker Jim. Hooker Jim.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that was my chapter. That was my chapter I was assigned to read, the Hooker Jim chapter.
Dude,
Oh, my God.
I'm not going to put out words. You know how you're talking about, like, having something turn in late? And you know how dressing's like, okay, 10%
Oh, okay.
I love how we're talking right now,
Yeah,
and you just hear Josh.
Yeah, Josh is eating the loudest. He's eating Cheetos.
Hey, but, like, he's like 10% late penalty if you don't turn
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
this past Friday.
Mm-hmm.
bleep this name out. Eva.
Yeah.
Yeah. She turned hers in like the following Monday. Got 52 out of 50.
What?
What?
How
Yeah.
fucking stupid
Yeah, that
is
was
that?
pretty stupid.
That is so stupid.
How do you get extra credit?
I don't know.
I
But
guess-
she also turned it in fucking late.
That's the
Yeah.
stupidest. I'm not even bleeping that because I've talked about her on the podcast before. She's who fucking cares? What is she gonna do? Come and yell at me? Dude, you have a fun story about her actually. So I was so pissed about this whole Snow Week thing because I know that nobody's gonna vote for me, so it doesn't matter. I'm not even gonna try. But meanwhile, we have Carl over here putting on his story. Carl's like, guys, vote for me. I really want to win this year. It's like, Carl, if you keep saying it, nobody's gonna vote for you. Just get all the show choir people to vote for you, and you'll probably get on there because there's so many show choir people. But then I go, okay, I'm just gonna give people away votes. So I'm in class. I'm like, who should I vote for this? And Alyssa's like, you should vote for me. I'm like, okay, I'll vote for you. Eva's like, vote for me. I'm like, I'm not gonna vote for you actually. So, oh my god. Then, I got in the stupidest debate at lunch with Jack Dunn. He was just being so stupid. I can't go into it. Let's just say that you guys know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Jack Dunn is a bad boy. Then, okay, so we're in choir, right? Get this. I'm hyping up the story way too much. But, Sam...
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's in my study hall.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I don't. I don't know why I
He's
said that.
like a tall,
no,
big,
smokes
He's like
weed,
black hair. Like,
Just keep going.
He's the one who asks a question, like, every single day in the class.
Oh, now I know what you're talking
Yeah.
about.
So he does one of the things that I hate when people do. Like, people who sing,
Yeah.
like who like just out loud in public, like just random songs,
yeah.
and it's like, you're talented, but shut the fuck up, we're at work.
Like Kale.
Yes,
Yeah.
shut up. So he's just singing right at the end of choir. We're all putting our folders away. He's like as loud as he fucking can, singing the song. We're just singing, and I turn around so I could like roll my eyes or whatever. And I swear to God, he Joe Notch frisbees his folder on top of the cabinet and walks away. And I'm like, what the fuck? Now you want someone to like pick it up and put it away for you? So, but I heard like a noise. I'm like, what the fuck was that? He knocks someone's asthma like inhaler thing off the cabinet onto the ground, like behind it. So like, let's say someone actually has asthma, left their thing there, and they like are having like an asthma attack. They're like, oh fuck, I need my inhaler. I don't know where my other one is. I know the other one's in the choir room. They go, it's gone. What do they do? They die. They're fucked because the dumbass Sam throwing his dumbass folder. Then, like, oh, maybe it's in the lost and found. No one knows where it is except for me. If I wouldn't have been so annoyed by him singing, that like someone could have fucking lost their yeah. How much do those inhalers cost too?
They're expensive, I bet.
Yeah,
Like $500.
what?
Yeah.
It's a $500 item.
Without insurance, it's $500.
No. Look it up, Bailey. While I'm telling this next part. Then we go to Spanish. I'm fucking. We have a test. I'm the last one to finish it. I'm just having a bad day. So I go to English room because I left my coat there, and I go up to Mr. and I'm like, Mr. I do like, physics. Like this assignment was turned in late, and I'm trying to ask him what I should do for the whole like physics situation, and he goes, I don't know, Lucas. What do you want me to give you my Wi-Fi password?
Yeah.
Bailey could do it right now. He's already looking at it. Anyways, so he's like, Lucas, that's a good dilemma there. Like, I don't know, that's a hard situation.
yeah.
And he doesn't tell me what I should do. What the fuck? I thought you were a wise ass like good teacher. Then he doesn't say anything.
Priest.
Then I'm complaining about it outside I'm talking to Owen about it, and then I hear Ryan Lester fucking a mile ahead, like laughing at me, like making fun of me for losing 4 points for nothing. Then I have to leave for work, right? It's about 4:10 maybe, and I have to work at 4:30, and I am behind a bus, and I'm like, well, that sucks. But also, school ended an hour and 45 minutes ago or something like that. How is there a bus here?
Dude, don't the special ed kids like go home late, or do they go early?
Well, it could have been.
Well,
Yeah, I guess.
Some
But
of them-
still, that's like
Veronica?
45 minutes.
You were way off. It's $60.
Without insurance?
I don't know without insurance. Who doesn't have insurance when they're getting an inhaler like
Still though, $60.
I know.
Just gone because of dumbass bitch. Oh my god. So then I need to take off Wednesday this week because it's finals and I want to actually pass the class. So the fucking person who's in charge of the schedule always does them late, but I don't know. Like she's doing them late, and I'm like, why is she doing them late? Like why are the schedules coming out the day before like the actual week starts? And they go, oh, she just had a baby, and I'm like, oh, okay. Can someone else fucking do it? Why can she? Why she just had a baby? Why are you making her do it?
Yeah.
What the hell? This is like the most fucking ghetto ass company of all time. One time, my mom goes, oh Lucas, why are you? Every company has this thing where like they have like performance reviews or whatever. I'm like, this is not a fucking normal company. One time, I made a joke like someone said something mean to someone else, and I go, uh-oh, call HR, and someone goes, we don't have HR. What the fuck? Then, okay, this is the weirdest, like, this might be top it for, like, the Mother Goose story, like, the weirdest customer ever, because this girl comes up to me, and she goes, excuse me, I need to wet my whistle, and I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? You want to have sex with me? What the hell? You want to wet my whistle? She goes, you know, I'm thirsty, I need to just get a swig of Coke or something like that. Can I get a water cup? And I'm like, why don't you just get a swig of water? Whatever. I gave her the water cup. She must have filled that to the brim 3 times full of Pepsi. And I'm like, Jesus Christ. So finally, the last thing that happened that day that just kind of pissed me off was I was walking to give someone their drive-thru order. And the guy rolls down his window and goes, hey, how are you doing? And I'm like, this is a 5-second interaction, dude. But like, I get you're trying to be nice. So, but that either leaves me to say nothing and be an asshole, or also say, I'm doing good, how are you? And which is going to take longer. So I give him my order, and I go, I'm good, how are you? And he goes, yeah, thanks, man, and then drives away. What the fuck?
That's so funny.
This might be the weirdest, like, series of events. Like, I think Wednesday, maybe I was just in a bad mood that whole day, and I was just noticing all these things happening. But still, what the hell?
Can I wet my whistle?
Yeah, what the fuck? Can I wet my whistle? I need to wet my whistle. I've never heard that before.
Speaking of whistling, I can't whistle.
How?
I feel like
It's
what do you
easy.
mean?
You just go.
I can't do it.
Do
I've
it. Try
tried.
it.
You kind of did it.
Yeah, there you go.
Wow, Veronica
But
just
it's a
learned how to
weak-
whistle. You just did it. What do you?
But I feel like that's not a good whistle, so it should. Like it's not like it's not like woo woo.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
That's what all.
A couple weeks ago, Liam Shellhammer was on, and he doesn't know how to whistle, and he was trying to go, like like the cat call, and he goes, I can't whistle, but woo. Oh my god.
That's funny.
My mom was mad at me because she listened to the podcast, and she goes, well, first of all, she was like complaining, like yelling at me for something else, but then she's making fun of me because you know how like you pull someone's pants down, what is that called?
Pants.
Pantsing.
Yeah.
She goes, pantsing? Her and my dad, when they were kids, called it de-pantsing.
Well, that takes longer.
Like, that's
to
an extra
say.
symbol. They're like, what, are you putting pants back on? I don't know. That just is weird. It sounds like the British version of pantsing.
That was so stupid. when
You
that
got
was
the
the thing.
pants.
Do you remember
It
when
was
I
like-
got pantsed in 9th grade going in this, and like JP actually pulled on both my pants and my
Oh,
underwear
no.
at.
That was those were so stupid. It was like every freshman year, like football games, mostly
I hated
mostly
that.
the away games when there was space in the crowd. It was just you couldn't go 2 seconds without getting your pants pulled down.
I don't
And then
know. I
sophomore
don't
year it
remember
was,
that.
and then sophomore end of freshman year is this shit. I was
Yeah.
like, I'm
Oh no!
stop that.
No! That wasn't that shit. That was fucking Nolan. That was only Nolan.
No.
Nolan's
No,
head
that
ass.
was freshman year.
No, that was sophomore year.
last
It
year.
was?
Like the finger, the circle game.
Yeah.
Also
The finger
this.
game.
This was,
You know this is actually
What's
a
this
symbol
year?
for white supremacy.
What?
Shut up! Shut your mouth.
Yeah.
I'm
Shut
not
up.
kidding.
Shut up.
It-
No,
Shut
no,
up,
no, it's
Shut
not. It's not. You are. PewDiePie did a video on how stupid that rumor is
Yeah, it's so
because someone did this and they're like, it means the
White-
3
No,
fingers
I-
are W and the
it's a
thing is a
W,
P.
yeah.
White
No,
power.
But shut
No.
up. No, Lucas,
It's not.
listen,
It's
it
the
is.
old-
It
it's
is.
old- it's
My
the
dad
old-
literally told me. I did it to him, and I was like, Dad. And then I like got him, and I was like, ha ha, and he's like, what are you doing? That's a symbol for white supremacy.
No, it's not.
Shut up, it is.
It's. I know what you think. I know that's what the root, like what
That is
fucking
the
dumbass people think.
stupidest thing ever.
It's not the white power symbol. It's the okay symbol.
Yeah,
It's
like
that's like believing aliens are real.
Oh
Yeah.
wait. Oh wait.
Okay, we've been on this topic before. They are real.
Oh my god.
Shut the fuck up.
You're
Yup.
literally
No, no, no.
stupid.
Yup, and
No, no.
they're living in Nevada right
no,
now at
you
Area
wanna hear
51.
something?
Yep.
You want to hear something?
Yep. Let's hear
Okay,
it.
so there's this
There's this-
missing link. Shut up,
Oh my
Bailey. Let me
God.
tell my fucking story. There's this missing link between like apes and humans, right? And there's
Apes.
what?
apes.
Apes like the monkey. Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you
Like
mean?
monkeys,
missing link?
apes.
Like they don't know how like they evolved in like humans evolved from them. Like there's
Okay.
like one part of the evolution that like they don't
Well,
understand.
if you were a practicing Catholic,
Yeah.
you'd know
If you're
that.
a Catholic, you would.
Are you stupid, Bailey?
Am I stupid that Adam and Eve were real people?
Adam and Eve? Who the fuck is Adam and Eve?
Bailey, we literally learned about evolution.
Adam and
No,
Eve.
We did.
I know.
What does the Bible say?
It
Wait,
says,
no, shut
it
the
says
fuck
the
up. What does the
7
Bible
days.
say?
It says the 7 days for evolution.
Yep.
It says the
God-
7 days weren't actually 7
Did
days.
God
It's a
come out of
program
nowhere
There-
and
there
make
couldn't have
a
been.
monkey into a human?
Bailey,
No.
shut up.
No.
Let me tell my fucking
There
story.
there couldn't have been 7 days because dinosaurs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
It was-
saying? Dinosaurs
Like
lived.
the 7 days is metaphor.
Dinosaurs.
Yes,
Yeah,
metaphorical.
it's not actually 7 days
See, look
because
who's
dinosaurs
stupid now.
dinosaurs lived like however 65 million years before now, but like animals have only lived not that long. Okay,
Dude,
shut up.
Did you know
Keep
that
going on.
dinosaurs could have had hair and we just don't know about it? Because hair isn't preserved in fossils.
Dinosaurs probably did
That
have
is
it.
true.
You know what?
and I have
Oh my god, a hairy dinosaur.
No, in
We
in,
have
in, di-
an idea of what they look
in
like.
Dinosaur Train, the Velociraptors all had feathers. And like you watch Jurassic Park and they're like these actual like cool dinosaurs, but in Dinosaur Train they're fucking
That's
pink.
such a good show.
Yeah, I know.
Dinosaur.
Dude, why didn't they put megalodons in the
In Dinosaur
Jurassic
Train?
Park?
They did.
No, they didn't. They put
Oh,
like,
Megalodon. They put the stupid
They-
water
the fucking
dinosaur
crocodile.
thing. Yeah. Megalodon, like the
Wasn't
giant
that
shark
at the
thing.
very
That was the
end and
thing
it, like,
too.
died?
Like everything was
Or
so
did
And
no? It
that's
saved it. Like
Well, no,
ate
Jurassic
something.
World, the Indoraptor got eaten by the thing. In the beginning of the fifth, spoiler alert, by the way, if you haven't seen a movie that came out 4 years ago, yeah, no, it got eaten. You guys are. I like how Bailey's the only one not on his phone.
Well, I'm trying to look for that one picture of the dinosaurs. It's pretty
Oh, the dinosaurs with hair.
Yeah,
Forgot.
it's pretty funny.
All right, Bailey, you got any funny stories about school?
Oh yes, I do. Let's throw it back to 8th grade
Okay,
Let's
8th
throw
grade.
it back.
Okay,
when all of the girls in our class, like Jake sang,
that's like the weirdest thing though.
and
See-
John and Margot were a confused thing.
They were a confused.
Well, that was
thing,
just like the
Yeah.
entire experience, the entire Catholic school experience.
I just saw Bailey whisper.
You should really hope nobody heard that.
I just saw Bailey whisper something to Veronica, and then her like eyes like expand and go, no.
Like what's his face? Like what's his
It looks
face
like
from
Weird
the
Al
Steelers?
Yankovic.
Yeah. What's his face from the Steelers? Oh, that
Baby?
one dude.
No, Paul Maloof.
Yeah, he's got Palomalu
Yeah.
there.
Oh my god. So wait, are you gonna actually tell any stories about
we'll
Sandquist
talk
or
about
not?
it.
Yeah.
All right, we can talk. Oh, I'm gonna bring this up. John Kennedy
Yeah.
had this thing with, right?
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
bring it. And like, so there was like, I'm gonna say there's this other chick that was friends with her
Uh-huh.
that liked him at the same time,
Mhm.
which prevented John. Actually, two people that prevented him from dating her, and it just pissed him off the entire year. And now when he looks back at it, he's just like,
Yeah, he just-
fuck, I'm
yeah, it was
so
like-
pissed.
yeah.
It's like
Missed
Oh.
opportunity.
yeah,
Like he
missed
could have dated
opportunity.
he could have dated her, but the two people.
Huh? Yeah. There was two girls that she was friends with that liked him
That's
at
probably-
the same
that was
time.
really loud.
Yeah,
That was
was
really
You're a
loud.
horrible
That was
whisperer.
that's like a Lucas Hansen whisper.
And then on top of that, I remember when chicks in our class like Jake Sandquist.
Yeah.
That's was
Well,
like,
That's like the
that was,
fucking-
that
that's
was
like the
the
fu-
peak
Nobody-
of Jake
nobody-
Sandquist.
That's like the Bizarro
including-
universe.
Including two girls who technically had dates with him.
Yep.
Yeah. Who could that
And
be?
one of them is just sitting at the same table as we are for, what was that, 6 weeks?
6
No, that
weeks.
was longer. You guys dated longer than 6 weeks.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, you did.
No, we didn't. We dated for less than 2 months, and I.
Remember when you
Say
went
that.
over to his house one time? I
Oh,
remember,
go on.
I remember.
Wait.
I remember Jake was sending me pictures. Of
Oh,
you, like, at
wait,
his
hold on a
house.
minute. No, I want to hear this story. You went to Sanquist's house?
Yeah.
Well, she goes to Sanquist's house all the time.
No, I meant like one-on-one time.
Oh.
I never went to Sanquist one-on-one.
Well, I saw like Jake was sending pictures.
I was
to
probably
the
with
group
Margot
chat.
and Lucas.
Did you ever hang out with them?
Oh
one-on-one?
yes, we can bring that up. Lucas and Margot were a thing. I was trying to think.
Nope,
of
nah,
names.
don't say that
Yeah,
because
we got
people are
it.
gonna think it's me.
Yeah, it's
Lucas.
No,
I
no,
can't.
No, we talked about Luke. I had McCoy on last episode. We shot on Lucas Canoe so much. we clowned on him for the pipe thing at Jack Dunn's party, like how much he hated pipes. Oh my god, and how much he hates like all of McCoy's memes, like the T-posing thing when he was just so. You're so not funny. Shut up. That's my impression of him. One time we were playing Quiplash with Canoe, and I got a joke about him, and he chased me out of Marcus's house.
What?
And it was like February, like he was about to kick my ass. You can fill in the blanks of what the joke was about. All right, that's an awkward.
Got it. I got it.
That's an awkward silence.
I got it.
Okay.
I got it.
All right.
Took me a second.
Okay, we're gonna do story roulette. Josh, now you tell a story.
Okay, well,
We never
8th
even
grade,
finished that
we
story.
had. Wow, that's.
Well, it wasn't really a story. Just kind of you telling what happened.
8th grade, we had this teacher who was there for 1 year. I'm not sure how he got his teacher's license. He was
I
the
don't think
worst
he was.
fucking teacher of all time. So his entire class, so it was social studies, and we talked about the world, and I'm pretty sure he just went on like Wikipedia or something, just copied and pasted it into a different site, and it was just literally for like 2 weeks, he would just turn the lights off. It would just be all the notes on the screen, just like completely filled the page. Just the most boring thing ever. I mean, how are you not supposed to fall asleep? And we just wrote down all of it, like word for word, the entire class, and then 2 weeks would be over and he'd be like, all right, write an essay by Monday. It's like, well, what the fuck? We haven't actually learned anything. We just put all this stuff on the screen. How are we supposed to write an essay?
No, the funny thing was, I actually never did the notes because I'm like, these fucking notes have nothing to do with the essay. And then on top of that, I think, what? How many even like official things do we have to do? Like he never graded the essay.
Yeah.
Let's be real. He just like threw them away, I guess. And he was literally he had a book. He was trying to be our basketball coach at year, just so he can make some money. And he's like,
He was the girls' volleyball coach,
He was
the basketball
he
coach, he was
never
a baseball coach.
player.
He never played
to-
basketball in his
Yeah.
life, and he was our
Dude,
basketball
He
coach.
comes up to me and he's like, "What do you think of this play?" It was like a guy setting a screen. I'm like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" Oh my
It's
god.
the most basic stuff. So we just went the whole year without running plays, and I mean, we would have had a lot of potential to like, and I mean, we still were decent. Like we did good, but like we could have been a lot better if we had a real coach.
I like to point out, I roasted him in a rap battle.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
You want to tell
Do
the
you
story?
remember that?
Was it broccoli?
Nope.
I remember that. I remember that.
But then
That was
we
the
did
project
But
we
then
had
I'm
to
like,
do.
cause I'm like, I fucking hate this dude, right? So I'm gonna try and make this fun. And then we did a.
That was kind of
We
mean,
did a roast
Bailey.
battle with him, and I'm like, I was like shitting on him like how he was one of the worst teachers in our school, and he never graded anything on time,
Oh
and
my God.
how he's a horrible basketball coach.
No,
And you did this to his
no,
face?
No.
Yeah.
Hey,
What the
do you-
fuck?
do
How?
you
Why did he
remember-
agree to this?
Do you remember like when we went into like you know how we had back to school night, and we went in and everybody told us his name was Mr. And then we get to the first day of school,
Yeah, and it's
his
something
name
else.
is Mr.
Okay, that's awkward.
Okay, first of all, do you know how many people have the
Remember
last
when
name?
Dude, remember when we changed your Wikipedia page? And he believed us.
Yeah.
What? What did you do?
We edited his Wikipedia page, and he's from this town where it's got maybe 1,000 people from
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
And there were like
Oh,
two
no.
notable people, and we added him on there.
Are you serious?
Yeah, he's like,
And it was
whoa, this is cool. And then,
my God.
And then it
And it was
took
up-
him a minute because we're like, he holds the key of the city.
yeah.
Oh, you.
Like some Batman type shit. That they
And
give
he
him.
was up. It was up for like at least a solid year, and then I went back last year and I looked at it and it was gone. I'm like,
No, but now he lives
That's
in.
funny.
So he got like laid off, right?
Yep,
Probably.
he became a gardener, tried to
Yeah, he
pursue a
moved-
boxing
he
career.
moved-
What?
Yeah.
He moved
A
to Florida.
gardener?
He moved to Florida, got 2 half-sleeve tattoos.
Yeah.
Dude,
Is a boxer.
Yeah.
this guy does not get it in life. He's just one of those
He did
dudes.
some construction
He-
work. I mean,
he's just one of those dudes that's still sitting on his mom's couch right now.
No, I
mean,
remember
he's kind
being.
of jacked.
We-
I'll give him that. But
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
So-
We had a teacher one time in 8th grade that, probably Abby's complained about him 80 times. I don't even think she had him. I think she did, actually. But he said he was moving to Morocco. He basically got divorced halfway through the year, right? And he was like, he literally took like 2 months off of school because he was like sad or whatever. And one day he comes back, and I think overheard him talking to some girl. He's like, you guys, or like I think he was talking to the class. He's like, you guys would never leave me, would you? It was so sad. And then one time I think I heard it. He went in the hall. He's like, yeah, no, yeah, that's okay, yeah. And he goes, yeah. I don't remember how I found out about, but basically that phone call was his wife is taking the pizza oven from like the house. I think she got the dog too. Now that I think about it, but he was moving to Morocco, right? He was so excited about it. We looked at his white pages maybe a year ago. I think it was right around your party, Bailey. I looked at his white pages, and he lives in Duluth.
What?
Yeah.
Remember when we looked at my dad's white pages?
Oh, can we tell that story?
Yeah.
Well, it's up to you, dude. I
No,
don't know.
yeah, that's fine.
No, you tell the story.
Oh, like how...
I wasn't there.
Wait, oh yeah, you weren't there. Oh, I'm with like Jack and Carl.
Yeah.
And we're at AP Lang. Obviously, we're in the computer lab. What are we doing? Nothing. So we go on white pages to see what, like, that person's got like one charge. Or,
Yeah, you
like,
can see
ticket
criminal
or,
charges
like,
on there.
charges.
Yeah.
We look up
We're gonna have to
40
fuck
40
at all.
46 criminal
I
charges.
thought it was 37.
Oh, I don't know. It was like somewhere.
It was
high.
37. I think it was
Bro,
37, something
I
like
text
that.
my dad like, why does it say you
What
got
the fuck?
37 criminal charges?
What did he say?
He had nothing to say for that. He's like, where'd you find this?
How the fuck did you find out about that? Oh my god.
He's just malpracticing in secret.
To be fair though, is there any like, what the fuck are you doing? Are you eating the string?
Yeah, okay,
No.
Sanquist.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I think
Bailey
if
didn't
you,
take his
I think
Adderall
if you,
today.
I think
Yeah.
if you look at mine, I have one.
Yours?
Yeah, I'm gonna look it up.
How would you? No, because you're not 18.
Someone
Remember
got
that
pulled
one time
over.
you were
Yeah, well,
driving in
but I
that
got
one
pulled
city
over.
and
You
Yeah,
got
but-
like 6 like
Misdemeanor
freaking-
things? Yeah.
the first day you had your
within like
license.
24 hours.
It's not. It shouldn't be on there.
12
It's not
hours?
on my record.
I don't even
anymore.
know how you managed to do that. I got pulled over, and I think well, that's not gonna go on my record, right? Because it's.
If you got a ticket.
Well, I didn't get a ticket. Well, no. See, yeah, I didn't have my proof of insurance on me though.
Did you show it to the courthouse?
I sent it to the courthouse. I
Then
think.
you're fine.
Well, yeah, but is that going to go on the record though?
No.
Is that going to go on the white page number though? That's what I really care about.
Am I?
Because
honestly-
when people say they're going to do a background check, you know that they're just going to check white pages. All right, Josh, you story actually
Yeah, that was my.
that was your story. Oh, the
teacher,
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. So wait, how did you guys find out he's a gardener?
Oh, we
Because
looked at
it's
his
Instagram.
Oh
No, and
we
I
found his
blame
Instagram.
the grade below us for him
Oh,
making it private. Those
dude. Yeah.
fucking dumbasses.
Yeah,
they literally
commented
commented on
and
it.
shit.
Oh,
And DM'd
what the
him.
fuck?
I'm like, how stupid do you have to be?
Yeah, I'm like one kid commented, "Don't make me write another essay, Miss."
Oh,
No,
my God.
you know Ben Siebenoller saw him at the Mall of America like 6 months ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Did he like
He
say
told
hi
me
to
about
him?
it.
I
Yeah.
had to ask
he
him
said he
about that.
talked to him.
Oh god.
What did you talk to him about?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Dude,
Gardening.
if I could say one thing to that dude, it would honestly be like, "Fuck you."
That'll be a lot of middle school teachers though.
I remember when we went to
No,
Little
I
Brook,
liked some
And
of
he
them.
was-
Yeah, I
fair.
mean most of our teachers were pretty good.
Well,
Like,
yeah, I went to a
honest-
different school than you guys.
Yeah, well, like
Except
honestly,
wait, bleep this. Oh shoot, I want to say it. Our teacher.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
I'll bleep that.
We had a teacher.
Okay, you didn't need to say it twice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mrs.
Her
This is
screensaver on
secret.
her phone was like.
Oh shit!
Oh.
Yeah, you gotta bleep that up. But,
This is a lot of
I'll let
bleeping.
you know, I'll let
This is
you know,
almost as
but-
bad as the Carl
you know,
one.
have-
I always
we
wanted
have-
that, but like I didn't.
we
like,
I mean, there was no
I didn't
confirmation,
know.
but like
Yeah.
everybody thought
So
that.
Yeah.
there's this teacher named like, and she's
Yeah,
Bailey.
shut the fuck up.
You're gonna have to do so much bleeping.
Fucking.
and she's you could
damn.
totally tell like you
Yeah.
get that vibe. She was like,
Yeah,
She had like.
she like
the
loved.
hair.
the
Yeah,
Vikings
yeah,
and
yeah. I
stuff.
get it. Yeah.
I mean,
Don't have to keep
Like
saying.
not to be stereotypical,
Jesus Christ.
but everybody just.
She
knew.
hated me. Ask anybody.
I remember
else.
she
hated
would
me.
always yell at John at the basketball games.
She would always yell at me.
She would.
Yeah.
I remember like when. Do you remember when John's dad would make him sit on the bench in between like when he was like subbing in and out and read the freaking behavioral books
Oh my god.
No.
I don't
about
remember that.
I was
sportsmanship?
never on the bench.
Because-
Eric is on another level of parenting. Like one time when he got in trouble with you for like getting pulled over or whatever, didn't his dad make him read a whole book?
Yeah, no, he made him do a workbook.
one of the Tillies.
He made him do.
Oh, no.
Like, he made him like it was like a workbook that you had to read a book for, and you had, oh shit.
Wasn't it like guides to beat like a?
You know how like when you were little and you get a workbook that you would like do math in, and
Yeah,
then the pages out and hand them in.
yeah.
That's what he had to do.
What was it though? Like on behavioral stuff or what?
Yeah, he had to read an entire book.
Speaking of behavioral stuff, I remember this one time we had a basketball game in the town that was next to us, and it was just these refs were just absolute dog shit.
Is that when I got kicked out?
I've never been.
Yes.
Yes. No. No, it was by the refs.
No, I didn't get kicked out by the refs. Eric's like setting me out. I'm like, how do I get a technical? Remember, I stood up like this. Like,
So what happened?
The
So the refs were absolute dog shit. John slapped the backboard. I don't even know if I kicked it, shoved it, but I took my anger out on a chair and I ended up 10 feet away from the bench. And then Bailey, he fouled out of the game. He's on the bench. He stands up, gets thrown out. He has to go watch
we
from
scored a point. We scored a point. I'm like, let's go. And then your team like, what?
Yeah, and so he walks out of the gym. We just see him watching from like the window above. He's like this, like he has his hands around his eyes. It was
Like looking through the window.
Do you remember
That was
at the
so
Patriot
funny.
tournament, 8th grade, when John threw the basketball?
Yeah. He threw
And
the
it-
basketball.
and it
Miss right in the
Shut
head.
up, Bailey.
Bailey, come on, dude.
Hit the music teacher in the fucking head. It was
Like
the
they-
fun. And
like
no one said like heads up or anything. Everybody just let it happen.
Did he like purposely like throw it at her head, or did he like?
No,
No,
was
he
just-
tried to
it
like
was
hit
the
a
end of
half
two-
court
it was
shot.
the end of the
The
half.
absolute
Yeah.
worst like attempt at a shot I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Because here's the hoop and here's like the
It's
band
like a football
section.
throw, like
No.
dead ass.
Yeah, because they had a pep band on the stage, and it was like
Oh
all
my
the way
God.
off to the side on the right. And John was like 3/4 of the way down on the court,
Yeah.
and the time was running out. So he just chucks it.
Like, did a
football
hook shot?
It
Yeah.
just chucks it football style. It hits
Right in the
she
back.
fell
Yeah,
right
right in the
over.
back
He
of the-
fell over.
Hey, I just like to point out, me and Josh were the only kids that showed up to that game. Our 8th grade year.
Yeah.
And then
yeah, yeah.
remember when two specific players tried to go takeover mode, and we're sitting here like we're wide open on the arc.
One time when I played soccer, I think I said shit, and the ref yelled at me. He was like, "Hey, language."
How old were you?
Like
remember-
I just like to
fifth,
point out,
6th grade maybe.
I got a technical in that one game for standing up. John Kennedy swore the entire game,
Yeah.
and he did not get like anything said to
Dude,
him.
I remember I almost got like banned from soccer one time because I was this is bad actually. One time I was on a team with my cousin Cade, right? And he was a fucking asshole, right? So he would always like say shit, like yell at me, or like he's probably like just trying to give me advice, but I was pissed at him because me and him have had beef since like from childbirth, basically. We like it's like common knowledge. But there's one game where he was just pissing me off. He was like, "Lucas, what the fuck was that?" or something like that. And I said, "Dude, I swear to God, I'm gonna kill you." And the ref heard it and thought like someone was like threatening another person on a different team. Stopped the entire game, and like the entire team just had like a whole like talk. Like my coach just went up to us, like our whole team was like, "We don't know who it was, but someone said that they were gonna kill someone." And so guys, just try to be safe. Like we don't know what's going on. Like just everybody, don't worry. Like we're just like just finish the game. We're gonna be fine, right? And Cade, the coach walks away, but he says it really loudly. He's like, "Lucas, that was you." And luckily no one heard, but I was like, "Shut the fuck up." And like I just went the entire ride home, just like fucking like. I could have got kicked out of soccer. I almost got kicked off the team. And then the next game, everybody was just clowning on me for like them having to stop the entire game.
Yeah, so last year, I was not there for this, but it was the day after Avengers Endgame was released, so it came out on a Thursday night.
No, yeah.
So then you had to go through the whole Friday without hearing spoilers from someone who was there the night before. So Evan, one day in health class, so he goes to Sam, and he tells him he's going to spoil it for him. And then Sam goes to him like, "If you spoil it for me, I'm literally gonna kill you." And then the health teacher, the girl that no one liked, she heard it and she thought she was like, "Did you just say that?" And then she made him stay after class. He had to miss like the first 5 to 10 minutes of lunch while she was like talking to him about like the seriousness of like what he
I
said.
remember hearing you.
That was so funny.
I remember I had that same health teacher last year.
Are you
And
talking about? I'm just kidding.
You know what's his name? What's his
You
name?
know who it is.
We all know who it is.
Yeah.
You know
She knows who
CJ?
it is.
You know CJ?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a funny story
he
about
was
him.
my health class. Shut up, Bailey. He was in my health class, and I also sat with Drew.
Dude, no one's gonna.
I sat with Drew, right?
Yeah, Drew
And so-
V.
Yeah.
Okay.
And CJ was like always fucked with Drew, like always. He was always like, Drew, you're a dumbass, and like shit like this. And Drew would always be so mad. He'd be like, CJ, turn the fuck around. No one gives a shit. So then one day, like they're standing up, and they're like, CJ says some stupid shit again. So Drew grabs his water bottle and just like dumps it on CJ. And comes in. Actually, we had a sub that day.
That's awkward.
Sorry.
Jesus
No,
Christ.
well, we're talking about the other teacher, just to clarify. Like that.
Yeah,
that
I
story.
know.
No, we weren't talking. Yeah.
And
Sub comes in, yeah.
we had a sub that day.
Jesus Christ!
I'm sorry. So this teacher comes in and just like literally starts going the fuck off on them. She like snatches the water bottle out of Drew's hand and is like, what the fuck are you doing? And like, she's like, that is so disrespectful. You guys need to get your shit together. Like all this, like just shitting on them. So, and then of course, like Drew's like, no, like I didn't do anything. CJ's the one being a dick. So then CJ had to go and sit in the pod during class, like the entire class time for 3 days straight.
Oh
like he
my,
couldn't
3
come in
days.
class. He had to go sit in the pod.
When I was,
That must have been so tough for you.
yeah, I don't know how you lived through it
Okay.
without having him there. Anyways, when I was 10th grade, so last year. This year I was who was I? Oh, emo Spider-Man for Halloween. The year before that I was Golden Face from The Office. And I couldn't have a gun, obviously, because it's school. Like, you know, he's like the golden gun.
Yeah.
And so I had this idea that at lunch I was going to grab a banana. Since it's yellow, it looks like a gun. And I had it, I was like, it's full. We're going to go for 40 minutes?
Yeah,
What the fuck?
Yeah, that was quick.
So anyways, I had the thing. I didn't get in trouble for it or anything. We're on the bus, and I'm like, I got the gun. CJ literally is like, banana, grabs it out of my hand and like squishes it, and it goes everywhere. I'm like, what the fuck? Oh, dude, I was so pissed. Oh, of course, he was like, what did he say? He was like talking to the teacher. Okay, you already said what he said, but let's just say, let's just give him a fake name. Oh, fuck. Are we losing?
Yeah.
The game is going on right now. Oh, but they only got one touchdown.
Yeah.
Doesn't really matter that much. So what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. He the teacher threw away he had like popcorn one time, and like he was eating it during class, and so he took him through. And he's like, "It's what you with my popcorn." He was so pissed. It was so funny. All right, Dolphin, you have any other stories?
What were we saying before? Like we talked about a bunch of them. It was like, oh, we gotta tell that. But
Oh yeah.
The fish.
We're not talking.
No,
about...
that's mean.
Okay, well, you guys are
Oh,
the one who said I should.
okay.
She
Do you
said
have
a
anything,
certain
Bailey?
guy looked like a fit. Oh, do I?
yeah.
Oh, I got some.
All right, let's. You go, Lisa.
Oh Christ.
You know, there's this.
Wait,
kid-
can I ask? Wait, no. Wait, I think I have a story. One time, this is. Let me tell. Like, I've never told this to you. Correct me where I'm wrong. One time, Bailey was dating this girl, right? And he wanted to break up with her. So there was this day that he was sick from school. So he told John to tell the girl that he killed himself.
What? Who was this?
This did not happen.
Which girl was this? You tell
Had to
me.
be.
No, it was Lauren. It was Lauren.
That did not happen.
That's what
did not happen.
That's what Eric said.
That did not happen.
Oh man.
That would have been funny.
Wait. Actually, I thought of a better story. Maybe this one's true. So, actually, you tell them the story about Star Wars.
Oh yeah. So third grade, Bailey transfers from from a public school. And first day of lunch, we're all sitting down. He comes sit down. He's like, guys, my uncle directed Star Wars.
Your uncle,
And
Bud.
we're just like, bullshit. And he's like, no, he did. And then like So we all just gave him shit for like the whole year, and then he's like, "Oh yeah, it's my uncle Lucas. He's not actually my uncle."
My uncle Lucas.
No, I remember when that specific person that you were talking about, Bailey, came to our school and took a picture of my locker for Dash.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
And I was like, I walked up to my locker. I was like, okay, first of all, what the fuck?
My cousin
You're
had
like-
a fetish for her for 3 years.
Yeah.
How about you just say a crush on her?
Yeah,
Like his little cousin had a crush on her, and
Yeah,
so
his
his uncle
6-year
came
yeah, his-
and took a picture of VK's locker.
I was like, what the fuck? First of all, how does he know it's my locker, Bailey?
Because your locker's right next to my
I know,
locker.
I was right in between you and John. And, oh, God.
That's pretty weird.
No.
Oh no, is there another addition to the story? I don't know.
He took a
No,
picture
just-
of my locker, and I like walked up and I'm like, dude, like I was like, what the fuck, like.
You were there?
Weird. Yes.
What the
I
fuck?
walked up as he was taking the picture of my locker. He's like, oh, you must be Veronica, and I'm like, yeah, like I didn't know who it was.
What
at
would
the
you
time.
do? What would you do if he was like, say cheese, and he'd like take a selfie with you?
I was literally like, what the fuck?
I got
Oh my
another
God.
funny story. So we're doing this like Holocaust theme, 8th grade here.
Oh, I don't know if this is.
We're going around.
Wait,
we're
before you
going
tell the
around
story,
class.
before you tell me the story, please
Oh,
tell
we
me
have
this
to
is.
talk about
Yeah, it's
the
fine.
Okay,
John.
It's fine. So
And
we're
Veronica
going
teacher
around the
story.
class.
Yeah,
and
yeah, that's
because
what
we're
it
learning
was.
about Anne Frank is like, if you knew you were having to go to like a concentration camp, you can only bring one thing. What would you bring?
Why? No.
This one kid named Xavier in our class has
Oh,
a
God.
gas mask.
That's
I
funny.
remember that.
and
That's
she's like, and she's like, what?
What? Well, that's that.
And then she went on, and he's like, well, why wouldn't I? You're gonna gas me anyway.
To be fair though, why would she be like, okay, like that is what you would bring?
Yeah.
No. Do you remember when we were playing Silent Ball and Sam threw
Yeah.
the Silent Ball and shattered the
we
picture?
talked about that. Yeah,
If you
They-
knew
they
you were
had
going to
this,
be
like-
shot, what would you
like-
bring with you? A
And then
bulletproof
we got
vest.
banned from Silent Ball.
Yeah, so, yeah. This one teacher had like a nice glass display. Like they made this like album of like recorder where they had like the kids sing choir songs and stuff, and had like a
no.
DVD. Sam for whatever, it's like all the way at the top of the room, and Sam he's trying to throw the ball to Joe Notch.
But
Joe
he's
Notch.
Sam.
Well, Sam claims that Joe Notch didn't jump.
Of course Sam
I
claims that
thought
Joe
Joe
Notch
Notch jumped. Anyway,
Sam
it
just
goes
is-
over his head, hits the thing, comes down, just glass
Shatters.
everywhere. And
It comes in
our
and it's
inside
like,
recess.
Come on, VK.
Our inside recess sub was
It's a common
pissed.
last name.
I'm
She
not-
just hated Sam, and then that just
Hey,
she hated me.
I'm
You know, we
also-
have to tell
I'm
the
also-
story, 'cause
Do you want me to talk about the time where at the remember basketball at that one tournament?
Yeah, you're being really specific there, Bailey.
No, I need to say it to Josh so if it's worth saying. Remember when I was approached by people?
Yes, yeah, dude.
Do you want, okay, should I just talk about it?
Yeah.
I'll start off. So there's this tournament, right? And my parents are out of town, grandparents bring you to the tournament. It's kind of a big tournament.
Yeah.
Because like it was like our first tournament ever playing. That isn't the Patriot
Yeah.
tournament. And it was like the first night. And John gets hurt.
And
midway
Joe
through
was
the
out,
game.
too.
And Joe was out. So it was like me and Josh. And obviously there's no other good kids on the team, so why would we pass to them?
Mm-hmm.
That was the joke. We actually passed, but they just sucked and couldn't score.
Yeah.
But we essentially lost the game by like 10, I think, and it was pretty tough because they had some good kids. And that started like beef between me and parents, right? So there's this
Yeah,
like
the parents
well,
of the shitty kids.
Yeah,
It was
we
like-
got the
it was-
bench. We got the bench of the shitty
Oh,
kids'
I need
parents
this-
sitting
I
right
need
here.
to
No,
know.
it was literally
No.
literally
Yep.
just the two worst kids' parents.
Yep.
They were
And
like
then-
5'1", and
And-
they were not athletic, and it was.
And then okay, second day we're playing another team, and it's basketball. They're really fucking bad. I dropped 25 points. I even had this behind the back pass that a kid it literally hit right off his face and without a ball. It's like I was like fake layup behind the back pass. It was a dime.
Yeah, like,
and
we-
he's looking up to get it, and it hits him right in the face and goes out.
like we were trying to get the bad kids to score
Yeah, yeah.
that game. Like we
And-
were passing to them every time down.
And the parents were trying to chirp me, and I'm like, just look at the scoreboard. And I'm like, I dropped 20 points already. Why are you chirping me? Like,
No,
I sat there.
this
And
literally-
then they
this
came up
literally
and
happened.
swore at him, and
Yeah.
then they got. Did you get restraining orders or something like that?
No,
What?
No.
Okay,
No,
okay.
my uncle that's a lawyer was like, I want restraining orders on these people. I want their kids to be kicked out of the school. I want them gone. And like
Oh my god.
they actually, and one of them ended up quitting.
Yeah,
and then
they couldn't
Yeah.
come to the games anymore. Like the
Yeah.
couple
Oh, I
specific
remember
ones.
hearing about that. No,
Yep.
but so we had like like our playoff games for this school, and it was for volleyball. And so this coach was actually smart, and he was like, okay, we're actually going to put like the best players like on the court, because like our team was of like 10 people, but you can only have 6 on the court. So the 6 best players are on the court, right? And these fucking Catholic school private privileged parents are like, no, like you can't like not be putting my kid. Okay, first of all, to be fair, they were being put in. They just weren't going all the way around like the good people. And so they start complaining to our athletic director, and they're like, this is bullshit. They need to be put in. And like, keep in mind, we have one of the best records like our volleyball team had ever had up until this point. And these fucking parents literally complained, and then our athletic director had to go to our coach and be like, you have to give everybody equal playing time. I'm like, first of all, you're stupid, because next year we're going into high school and you're not going to get equal playing time like a pussy. So then everybody had to get equal playing time, and the good people weren't always in, and then we lost our playoff game.
Yeah, and
I mean, I understand like a normal
that,
season game, but like a playoff
Because-
game though. Come on.
Well, and that's like that was a rule like when you're in C leagues, like when you're in 6th and 5th grade, because you know it's not everybody's like that
you're
far in
learning
front
how
of
to
everybody
play
else.
and
Yeah,
stuff.
but it was literally a rule that you didn't have to do equal playing time in the A leagues for that certain Catholic school league. Like that was in the rule book that once you get to A leagues, you don't have to do equal playing time. No, and then so that was the same coach that did our basketball, I believe, right?
Yeah.
And so he started the year by doing the same thing, equal playing time.
Oh, you
and
don't-
so our
oh,
team, we
I
had
was so
we had
pissed.
4 good players, me, John, Bailey, and Joe, and then everybody else was just they had no experience whatsoever. And it was like the exact opposite, where we lost like a bunch of our first games, and then our parents went to them. It's like, why are you not playing the good players? Why are John and this kid getting the same amount of minutes? And then he finally switched it back.
And then we win almost all the games the rest of the year, except for one that we lost by 2 or 3. I remember.
Speaking of Joe, can I talk about how me and you first met, Bailey?
Yeah.
We were at a religion retreat.
Yeah, we were.
And
we were
I
talking
have
about
made.
it, sir.
We basically there's this guy named Miguel, right, who was our leader, and he was just like trying to give us a conversation, and me and Bailey, mainly like I guess only Bailey, was just shitting on Joe Notch. was just shitting on him, saying like Bailey was like he was also trying to like lure this guy into like giving him like into talking about like Catholic stuff, because he's like Joe Notch won't even study for any tests, and I'll try all really hard.
Yeah.
And it's not fair. Like I feel like God is giving certain gifts to Joe Notch that he's not giving to me. And the guy was like, Bailey, that's not true.
Remember how I was just like, but it is. You have to think about this now. I just was doing it to fuck with him the entire time, and everybody in our group was laughing. I remember.
Yeah, and I was also trying to like, because we were just talking about Fortnite basically, because that's how me and you first met. And I go,
Is this
Bailey.
confirmation?
Yeah, this is going for confirmation. And this is also like, this is where you guys are going to be confirmed, but you know, stupid ass my church was like, oh, we gotta give him another fucking year.
Oh yeah.
So
wait, when was that confirmation retreat? Where was it?
It was.
Church.
But I don't remember like what we did.
You weren't there.
I just remember.
We had like small groups and stuff. There were a couple different ones.
You weren't there for that one. There's a bunch of different ones.
I just remember doing like. I just remember screwing with that guy.
You know what I'd like to also point out? I'd also like to point out there was also a lot of these. We had one in 7th grade, 8th grade, 9th grade, 10th grade.
Oh.
Okay.
We got a touchdown.
Let's go.
What we did?
Hey,
Vikings did, yeah.
let's go.
Nice. The football game is the.
You like that?
Yeah.
Bailey, shut up. You don't
This
get
was
to
a
say
couple
that.
months
Shut
You're
up.
Packers
Shut
How come
fan.
that says 0? Oh, because we discussed it
I'm
minutes ago.
from Colorado. Colorado's the best state in the world.
Bailey, what the fuck? I go to Colorado 4 times a year. That does not mean
You
I
literally post on your story all the time. I'm really gonna miss this place. This place is
Yeah,
like
you do,
the
you
best
do,
place
yeah.
in the world.
okay, first
Because
of
her
all,
fucking
I'm
mom
not-
lives there. Her mom lives there, so of course she would say that.
Yeah.
Are you throwing shit
Why you-
at your dad? Throwing shit at your dad.
Bailey, shut the fuck
Can you
up.
imagine it
I'm
when she
gonna beat
leaves?
your
She
ass.
leaves to go to Colorado for like one day, or like for like except for the one of the times a year. She's like, I'm really gonna miss Minnesota, guys. She goes for like a week.
Yeah.
I don't say that. I do not say I'm gonna miss Minnesota. I always
No, that's the joke. You say you miss
Yeah.
Colorado
Yeah.
though.
Yeah, because I do. It's really pretty. That doesn't mean I think it's the best state in the world, Bailey.
Did
And
she
first of
not
all, what's
say
wrong
that?
with
She
it
said
being
that
a
one time. Colorado's definitely not the best state in the world.
okay?
Let's get
I
back
don't.
to
Say
Dude, let's
that.
be
I
honest.
say
But
it's
you
a
know
really
what's
pretty
you know
place
what's
to
legal
be.
in
Michigan.
Colorado and what's not
Yeah.
in most states.
That's
Yeah.
probably why you love Colorado.
Yeah.
Bailey, shut
Damn.
up. I've been going to Colorado since I
Damn.
was like 2, so it wasn't even legal when I started going.
Going.
Like,
I almost fell
I
off.
went to
That's
Colorado
fucking
for a
weird.
week one time. It was just every day. It started out and it was super humid, and then the afternoon there would just be a big thunderstorm, and then it would clear up at night and it would be nice. And then it was just repeat the next day. Like that was in the summertime. Is it ever like that for you?
No, it's
'Cause
actually
like,
sunny 300 days out of the year.
Dude,
Well, it would be
That
sunny,
leaves
and then it would
65
just
and
be
a
like
quarter
huge
days when it sucks
thunderstorm.
cock, though.
Yeah.
Minnesota's probably like top 10 like worst states to live in.
No.
it's actually
Actually,
one of the best.
in civics, we watched like a top 50 best states to live in. Minnesota was number 1.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty. It's up there in like the top 5, like because there's really
Yeah.
low like
crime
yeah,
rates
crime
and there's
poverty.
I
not-
got that. But
there's
it's
not
also
like
one of the most
it's not that expensive.
boring.
Yeah, it's boring, but who cares? You get
I
all
mean-
4 of the seasons.
And we have the Mall of America.
Yeah,
So-
and there's
So?
not like hurricanes or like
Imagine
there's
trash.
tornadoes.
Tornadoes.
Have you ever been
in the
Imagine-
South.
like-
Have you ever been to either Rodeo, Fairfax?
No, Bailey, I'm not rich like you.
Well, that's essentially the Mall of America, but 10 times better.
One time, Bailey.
There you go.
What were we back on the Star Wars thing? Because you were saying that your uncle directed Star Wars. Me and you got in such a big argument one time because
Oh,
this is probably the biggest argument. My
oh.
mom was like, "Lucas, what the hell? Like, stop yelling at Bailey."
was it?
Because you said that your aunt was like the number 1 agent
Oh,
in
yeah,
all of
yeah,
Hollywood,
yeah.
and I was
So
like,
she is.
"That's not."
She's
Yeah.
not number 1.
Do you
Yeah.
want me to prove it to you?
How is she
I'll
number
call,
1?
And she
I'll
goes-
call my uncle. He knows why. She
Oh
was,
yeah,
like,
so
gonna-
so her husband's
No,
gonna say
no,
that
no,
she's
no,
a
no,
shit
no.
agent.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what I was gonna say.
No. But he will tell you if she's like the top or not.
And Bailey, because
she's like
Okay, she's
wait.
one of the top.
No,
Maybe.
'cause-
I believe that.
that's what I said. That's
Yeah.
exactly what I said.
I think she's the top because I think she actually makes the most out of any other agent that goes to her branch or any other branch.
So Bailey's like, we were playing GTA one time. He goes, wait, no way. And I'm like, wait, what happened? He's like, my aunt just signed Tfue. And I'm like, your aunt
she
signed
did.
Tfue.
Bro, that
She's
was so sick.
So the thing that his aunt sent to him was, who is like Tfue or something like that. He's like, oh, she signed Tfue. Because he said, who is Tfue? So you're just assuming that she signed her. So then you literally, you went from a text from your mom saying, who is Tfue? To like, maybe 10 minutes later, she's like, what am I going to say when I meet Tfue? I'm going to meet Tfue. It's like, you're not going to fucking meet
Bailey
Tfue.
literally does that all the
No.
time.
Here's the thing. He was my uncle and my aunt. They were supposed to
Bailey,
host him
you're gonna
at.
knock
They were
over the
supposed to host
Christmas
him
tree.
at like her house, right?
Yeah.
But Tfue, he's antisocial. If you
Right.
don't already know
Yeah, of
that.
course.
So he was unwilling to actually show up because they signed him and they wanted to like meet him because that's what my aunt does with all of her clients. And I was supposed to FaceTime my uncle when he got there, and I was gonna FaceTime him, and then I was gonna shoot my shot and be like, "Can you add me at like Epic, and then let's just run duos sometime?" And that never happened, but. Fuck.
Oh,
if only he showed up, I could have been sitting here.
Do you know
with
how many
the
like
experience?
Do you know
to
how
play
many
with
like
him.
relative of people that he works with must have been said like, let's run duos, you know what I'm
Well,
saying?
he does
Yeah.
that though with random kids, so why
Yeah.
would he do it like with
with people that he pays for his random aunt or
Yep.
nephew from
her
across the
agent's
country.
her agent's nephew?
Yeah. Shit. What was I gonna say? Oh, fuck. And then, would you still have been that excited after the whole phase contract thing happened? You gotta stand up for yourself. You gotta say this is not right. This is bullshit. Well, that's maybe
It
one
would
of
have
the
been so funny if like he was streaming and I was saying that like you got to stand up for yourself.
Yeah.
This is complete bullshit.
Hashtag
Go
release
make
the
your money.
contract.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Secure
And then what else?
the
What else
bag.
did you say? You said something else fucking ridiculous that clearly wasn't true. Some of the stuff you said has been true though. Oh yeah, I go. Your aunt is not the number 1 agent in the world. You're like, she's signed
I
like
said
every
that,
celebrity.
no.
Like name a celebrity. I'm like, okay, The Rock. She's like, she's done work with The Rock. I'm like, she has not worked with
Yeah,
the fucking
she
Rock.
has.
Oh my
Bro,
god.
she has. Hey, and she's on work with Katy Perry, and actually, no one in my class, especially the girls, didn't believe me, right? So my grandma had to come up with her phone and show her pictures that she took with Katy Perry and all these celebrities.
Well, Bailey, can I please just make it a
you
fact
can-
that you were
you
an
can.
avid exaggerator in middle school?
Yeah.
Not middle school.
No,
it was
elementary
more, it was
and
more
middle school.
elementary. I didn't
it was
know.
both.
No, not so much middle school.
Even-
Okay, first of all,
I mean, even now, some of the things you
started
said.
talking,
Middle
when you
school.
first
This was
started
in-
talking
this was in
about
middle
like
school.
your agent aunt and your famous uncle,
Yeah.
you exaggerated it all. So why would we believe you? Like
I did it though. I proved you.
And that's
wrong.
what I said. I said,
with Katy Perry, that was one thing.
I can literally
Who posted on their story? I think
Well,
I think
that's
Baki.
now.
I think Josh Baki posted a video of our arguments on Facebook, or not on Facebook. What the fuck? What the fuck? Snapchat. And he was because me and you were like, oh wait, what were you just saying? What were you? It was basically the same thing. Oh yeah, you lie all the time. Why would I believe you over this one thing? Like you said this one thing. Oh my god.
Okay, I'm supposed to work soon. So
Okay,
What time do you actually have to go to
Wait a
work?
minute.
I told her I would try to come in around 4:30,
What time is it now?
4:10.
Okay, hold on. We just got to get a couple stories off the
Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
wait,
yeah.
okay. This
Rapid fire story. You can
Okay,
leave.
wait,
we can
wait.
finish it off after you leave.
I know
We
which
can-
one you're talking about. We'll close with that. So then,
Oh, Christ.
we all drove together, so we have to go at the same time.
Fuck. I mean, I can give you guys a ride home if you want.
Well, it's his
Yeah,
car.
it's
Oh fuck. Shit.
So anyway, what was I saying? So this story has been brought up many times on this podcast about Bailey and the talent show.
Yeah, it wasn't.
But
It
why is
wasn't.
this brought up?
To be
It's
fair
not
though,
even the
it's never been
greatest
said
thing
that it was
ever.
Bailey. It was never said that it was
Oh,
Bailey.
really? Okay, well, it was
But-
Bailey.
Okay. Okay, it was Bailey.
So something that hasn't been talked about though that I was like listening, I wanted to say. So when he was doing it, he went up there, he did the Harlem Shake. He was just like twerking. He had this coconut bikini on. He was like throwing stuff.
Do you know
in
what the Harlem
crowd.
Shake is?
Yeah,
No,
it's
that-
like
it was like his background song, and then he was just doing all this stupid shit.
Isn't
and
it?
because
No,
I
You
was
gotta get them to turn the lights off, and then you like switch your
whole
outfit while the
point-
lights were
The whole
off.
point of me going up there was essentially like this talent show's a fucking joke, right?
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna make it an even bigger joke. I'm
Yeah.
gonna dance to the Harlem Shake. And this fucking, I was wearing SpongeBob
Yeah.
pajamas
yeah,
too.
the talent
Can I
show.
ask you what was your face when you were doing this? Were you
You couldn't see because I had like stuff on my
Yeah,
face.
you had like sunglasses, and something
sunglasses.
else.
So were
I
you
had,
were
like-
you like laughing or were you just like off dead face like
I
serious?
was like doing the worm and shit. I was
Yeah.
like, twerking like that.
You
I
were
remember that.
twerking. No,
No.
so the talent show would basically be like one or two really good singers, and then the rest just shit show,
No, Ian. I talked
okay,
about
that's-
this. He did the kendama tricks.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
No,
kendamas.
okay.
Oh
Last
my.
story.
No,
Fuck
wait,
that,
no.
dude.
So anyway, while this was happening, we had our Phi Ed teacher there. He was there like our whole career. He was the best. I mean, he was
Yeah,
funny.
he
He was
was.
like,
He was the
like,
best.
yeah, he was funny, but he was like also nice, and he would sometimes like join in what we were doing and just dominate everybody, but do it in like a fun way. And so he was like the girls' varsity basketball coach at our high school as well. And then he moved up north last year. And so he always had a smile on his face. When Bailey was doing that, he was just sitting there stone faced the whole time. Like just for like 5 straight minutes, just
Okay,
stone faced.
hey,
and then at
John
the end he
never
goes,
is
and then
smiling all the
it-
time.
Okay, no, but like no, I've never seen him more pissed. And then at the end he just goes, I'd rather get run over by a bus than watch that again.
No, last story. So me and Josh, we went to DC, 8th grade, 7th grade, 7th
Yeah,
grade.
7th.
And so
Wait,
John went
before you
with
tell a
us.
story, can I just point out that Bailey is using a yellow Sharpie to paint his nails?
That's what No
So-
Adderall does.
So we go in 7th grade, and do you remember the name of the restaurant?
It was just this nice Italian place.
Yeah, it was
I
this nice
remember that.
Italian place. John is sitting like 4 seats down from my like left.
Yeah.
And all I hear him tell, we went with a priest. All
Yeah.
I hear him say is,
Oh my god.
He just out of nowhere.
like literally out of nowhere,
Isn't that where you also?
I'm an animal in bed. And everybody's just like, what the fuck? And the context behind it was he was saying like how he like rolls around in
yeah.
bed a
No,
lot
yeah,
and like ends up
'cause-
upside down and
Because
stuff.
we all had to share beds, and I was sleeping in the same bed with John, and like he just absolutely dominated the sheets.
Yeah.
But and then one time in the middle of the night, I corn dogged him. And he got
I
in my
remember
sleep.
corn dog.
In my sleep, I corn dogged him. But anyway, yeah. So that was the concept because I was talking about how like he
How
like
that
just kept
happened.
getting I couldn't get the sheets back because like he was a lot bigger than me at the time as well.
Yeah, that was
Oh
fun.
my god.
Or
Yeah.
how he said his spirit animal
That-
was Wolverine.
Yeah, I remember
Like
that.
not
was a
all
Wolverine.
Wolverine, but Wolverine like the guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a memorable trip. That priest we had, he was a G. I mean, he was just,
Dude, I
he
went
was-
I
he
went
was
golfing with them, bro. He was sick.
great. Yeah,
The priest.
He's not your
Wait,
average
is it the priest that I have?
No.
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 I think he's in like White Bear. Or
Remember the
something.
video you showed me
Maplewood.
of your priest
It's
picking
Maplewood.
up?
I think he
a piece of
moved after
shit
that though.
in that
Oh
one
my
video.
god. Yeah, no, that's
Yeah,
funny.
no, her mom went. Her mom,
Who's her?
Grace.
Yeah.
Yeah, she went to our school.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
went to my school.
Yeah.
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 Her dad
Yep,
was.
yep, 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 yep,
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, she's like in charge of one of those channels.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, never mind. I'll
Oh,
tell you
this,
guys after the
this
podcast
is the
over.
teacher, Lucas. The
Oh, that dude? Oh, yeah, he is pretty attractive.
Hey,
No. And no.
I like how you guys are getting up before we've actually said we're done.
This is the.
Yep.
God damn. All right, wait.
Here. This was a douche.
I liked it.
Okay, calm down.
That's
Stop.
the OG.
Are you
that's
kidding
the OG
me?
teacher.
You-
That's the OG.
Okay,
teacher.
stop.
This dude's a douche.
All right. Hey, wait, just calm down a second. Billy, do you
This
have
is
any?
a bitch.
Billy,
Yeah.
it doesn't
I'm
matter.
not saying
Nobody
you're
can
not.
see that he has a yearbook. Nobody can see that.
Where's Mrs. Like?
Bailey, come on, dude. I go. Okay, we're not saying.
She was a bitch too.
We're not saying teacher names.
Do you
Oh.
remember Mrs.
Fifth grade teacher, bitch.
Sit
Do
down.
you remember
Oh.
Yeah.
Who?
second grade?
The hell?
She, in second grade.
Shut up.
She hated like. Oh yeah, one time Sam.
Where?
He
What?
added me on Snap.
Oh my god.
No one knows who you're talking about.
Ian.
Bailey,
Okay.
you hurt my brain.
No, one time-
He's like.
One time, one of our teachers called Sam a largemouth bass. In
I
class.
remember that.
Remember how our religion teacher just had a picture of a dead dude on the wall? Like,
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
actually
like a-
dead?
Oh,
Like
you mean Jesus?
No.
No, I mean like one of the
Well,
popes.
that's
Oh, wait. One time, I told Bailey this joke. I go, who is the first person to ever you know who the first person to T-pose was? He goes, who is it? I go, Jesus. I swear to God, the next day, John goes, Lucas, you want to know who the first person to ever T-pose was? And I go, Jesus? And he goes, where did you hear that? I'm like, I made that joke up. He goes, no, you stole that from Bailey. I'm like, what the fuck? He goes, no, that's Bailey's joke. That's classic Bailey. All right, Bailey, you have anything to plug before we exit turn off the podcast?
The plug?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Do you have anything you want to promote? Like, you want to talk? You want to shout out or?
Pop out to the boys' basketball game.
Yeah. Tuesday against.
Tuesday, like this Tuesday, like 1, 2,
Yeah.
3 days from now. You
Like
mean?
the day
Oh,
before
You mean
finals.
1, 2,
Well,
3
no.
days
Well,
before this comes out?
if you drop this on Friday, there will be a home game that night. I think, right?
This will come out probably depending on to see how good this one does.
Hey,
that
shout
comes out
out!
today.
Shout out to the West Side.
Yeah.
I have to bleep
I
that.
live on the West Side.
No,
I have to bleep that
Hey,
out.
you're gonna have
No,
to.
no,
bleep
no!
so
You
much
can't
shit
bleep this out. All right.
It hasn't
Shout
ended-
out to the West Side.
That's
I can bleep that out. You guys are walking away. I am not done with. We still haven't.
I have to
here.
work.
I-
No, no, I
We
got-
haven't finished
I got
it
one
yet.
more- I got
Say
one
one
more-
thing.
I got one more story.
These two haven't said anything yet.
No,
Josh,
I
what do you
got-
want to plug out? Shut up.
Shout out to Evan, my hero.
Yeah,
my dad.
shout out to Big Dick Evan.
Yeah.
Also,
Okay.
wait, don't know. I don't want to end that yet.
We're not done yet. You guys are walking away. That's why I wanted to
Veronica
rushly end
wants
it.
to go to work.
I know.
Just tell me.
It's not your fault that she wanted to call in
All right,
early.
all right. So we had this reading teacher. in
Oh
eighth
my
grade,
god.
Right?
Yeah.
And she fucking hated all the guys. At least that's what it seemed like.
Yeah.
So one of the times I was putting my shirt, or I was putting socks on my like arms like this, and putting it inside my shirt like
the
this.
eraser ones.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
eraser
yeah.
socks, and I was flapping it like this, and,
Like a bird.
Yeah, and everybody, and I was looking like a chicken, and everybody was like laughing their ass off, right?
Yeah.
And this bitch comes around and is like, "Take the socks off and go down the office." I'm like, "Why? For making people laugh?" She's like, "For disturbing the class." I'm like, "What the fuck?" Like, this was at the end of class. Like, who gives a fuck that I'm putting socks on my arms, flapping it like I'm a fucking bird? And she's like, "No, go down to the office. You're disrupting the class, even though the class is over." Like,
Wow. I had that moment when in gym one time in elementary school when I was like on my knees like spinning around like on the
scooter things.
No. Like I was literally here. Let me do a demonstration. Like it was like the hard floor because it was a gym. So I was
Yeah.
literally just like this, like on my knee, on one knee. It looked stupid. But my teacher goes, "Is that really necessary?" Like she hasn't even walked through the class yet, and she's like, "Is that really necessary, Lucas?" I'm like, "No." She's like, "You get a check." But so you get 3 checks a day, right? That was my third one. But the other 2 were from a different teacher. So no one ever found out. You get 3 checks, you get a detention, right? So everybody's like, ooh. Basically, what happened was we were in junior achievement, and this one
Your dad
fucking
taught that.
this one kid comes up and he goes, we're talking about Facebook, and this one kid is like, I hate Facebook because like anybody can just get all your information easily, and I'm like, not really. You have to be friends with someone on Facebook to see them.
We didn't know that at the time.
Yeah, sorry, I was wrong. Mark Zuckerberg was ahead of the time. Anyways, that kid predicted the Zuckerberg incident of 2018. So, anyways, I say that, and the teacher comes up and she's like, you get 2 checks for that. 1 because you interrupted the class, which I didn't, and 1 because you were making fun of him. And I'm like, that's the dumbest logic I've ever fucking heard. So I got 3 checks that didn't get detention. So, yeah. Fuck you, teacher.
I'd also just like to point out the one time when we were in the city, like a big city for a field trip, and we were in this park, like this nice, actual park with like stone and like get a water fountain in the middle. Like, one of the big actual fountains, not just a drinking fountain. And there was this dude standing on like top of a rock, and he was playing this electric guitar just randomly. Bailey goes up to him. He's like, yo, can I play that? He's like, sure, go ahead. Gives it to him. He just like turns up the speaker all the way, just goes like
Goes the fuck
Like, doesn't know how to play
on.
guitar, obviously.
And then that same teacher was talking about earlier got pissed, like she was heated.
Yeah, I don't know why. Oh my god, it's like they were like trying to make every single kid be antisocial, and these kids that sit in the classroom and at their house and do fucking nothing all day other than do homework, because that's all they gave us, it seemed like.
Jesus
I
Christ.
never did it.
Yeah,
But,
ninth grade was easier than 8th grade.
yeah.
I'll end this off by saying, you were talking about that one teacher who just put notes on the board? You know who? John Braun's mom was my 7th grade religion teacher, and she would just give us notes. What the fuck? Like, I didn't learn a single thing about it. Like, I unstrengthened my relationship with God in that class.
It sounds like you're talking about A Push.
Yeah. Well, no, but I actually learned in that class because we take notes at home. We take notes at homes, but he's like teaching us in class. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
I learn in that class. Like, I feel like I'm learning in all my classes. But that class, I feel like I just hated religion so much because of that teacher that it made me less Catholic.
Yeah.
It definitely made John Braun less Catholic living.
We need to get John Braun on the episode. Ooh, maybe
I will go into an argument with him about if God's real or not.
maybe next episode we'll get John Braun on. All right, Bailey, Bailey, have any funny things to say for the outro? Oh wait, what was the thing you were gonna say at the beginning?
Sandquist and Veronica dated in 8th grade. Don't forget.
No,
that.
oh wait, never mind. All you were gonna say was like, you're like, can I hold your hand or something like that?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That was what we
That
were
was
Bailey-
definitely
Bailey was a better
the quote. That was definitely the
boyfriend
quote
than-
from 8th grade.
Hey, wait, I have an ending thing. Bailey, do you remember in 7th grade on Halloween when we were playing a game in your backyard and you pecked me on the mouth, got up and ran away, and then I broke up with you the next day?